Alright everybody, I had a friend on YouTube ask me to do a group build on a 1350 Franklin. His name is Ron. His channel is Monsters and Ghouls. I'll put this on the video. Go check out his YouTube channel. If you haven't subbed to it, go ahead and sub. Cool guy, great channel. And this is in regards to the group build. Now, I did one last year with Sci-Fi Amnesty or Sci-Fi something on that line. Forgive me, Ken. Sci-Fi Amnesty, I think it is. I did a Halloween group build. I think it started in August and it ended before Halloween. And I did Lily Munster and Morticia Adams, little 6-inch busts. They turned out awesome. The only problem I have with group builds is my work schedule. I live on the East Coast. I live in the state of Ohio. I work third shift, 10 at night to 6 in the morning. I work every other weekend. I have every other Thursday off, and I have every other Monday off. That's just the way it goes. This weekend coming up, because today's July 18th, the 20th and the 21st, if that's the weekend, I have that off. And I normally don't get a lot of sleep because I work third shift. That carries over into the next day, which is Saturday morning. I get home. I get to take about a 4-hour nap. I get up about noon. I don't want to sleep my whole day off. And I'm right down in my hobby shop to pick up on what I left off on. Right now I'm working on the 350. See, I got that stuck in my head. I'm working on the Mobius 128 scale Seaview. I'm far from being done with that submarine. It's just, I'm getting there slowly. I came up with a design for a stand slash base, whatever you like to call it. I just posted it yesterday on my YouTube channel. I'll show the one that I finished up yesterday. I got a lot more to go on that. I really don't rush myself when I build my kits. I can't do one in a week, can't do one in a month. I'm on no time period on anything that I build. I enjoy my hobby. I enjoy watching other people's builds and their channels. I'm sub to I don't know how many channels out there, and I just enjoy it more than cable. To get online and watch these guys all around the world and through the United States do their model builds, show their tips and tricks, and I try to do the same thing on my channel. It's just time. I don't work Monday through Friday and have weekends off. I used to years ago. That's not the case anymore. I just got to work around my schedule. And for me to join any group builds, it's not going to be easy. If Ron from Monsters and Ghouls has no set start date to finish date, I'm all for it. I can't start that project up now with the 350 Franklin until I get the Seaview out of the way. I have to modify my spray booth. My brother's going to extend it a foot out so I can get that monster Seaview inside my spray booth and paint it. That's going to take about 4 hours to do that project. I bought the materials a couple weeks ago from Lowe's. Didn't cost much. And it's just the time. I got to move everything out of the way so he can get to my spray booth and extend it out. And we'll probably have to do that on a Sunday. But let me stop rattling off here, and I'll show the Seaview and what I've done so far with the new stand I'm coming up with, and then the Franklin, because I've got 2 of those in stock. I do have the photo edge set for it. I have the Aztec dummy paint mask for it, and I have the light kit for it from Tenant Controls. I did show that in a previous video, so I'm not going to go that far, and I just want to let Ron know it's difficult for me to do anything like that because of my schedule. But let me stop rattling. I'll pause the camera and I'll set up to show what I got on my bench with that new stand. I'll be right back. Alright, back on my bench. Here's the part of the stand I'm doing for the bottom part of the sea view, and you can see I got all the holes drilled out. I finished this side up yesterday, and I've got I got to drill this one out, plus these two over here, and then I got this here I'm gonna have to put on one side. Of course I'll have to do it on the back side because that's where the power is going to be coming through, and this thing going to take a lot of space on the inside of the stand I'm building. These are the bottom part of the stand. I already cut those out, so they'll go like so, and then this will go here, and the same with the other side, you know, and I'll box it all in. That's what I've done so far. This is time consuming, just like doing the model of the sea view. Everything's done. I can't take it any further till I get this done, so I'm going to try to focus on doing that this weekend. I got the lighting done for the tail fins, so everything's looking good, and I'm going to have to pause. My battery's looking a little weak on my camcorder here, and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back. So just to wrap this up on the stand, I've got this one done. I've got these to work on. Everything else is cut out for it, and that's it for that. You can see over here in my spray booth, I'll zoom in a little bit. There's the front of the sub. It's been sitting there for the last couple of weeks, and then there's the conning tower that needs to be primered and ready to mount to the front of the sub, but I can't work on that till I get everything done here on the rear end of the sub. Now over here, I'll try to point it out because I got everything hooked up. Here's the Franklin. That's the one I'll probably build, and I don't know, I can try to zoom in over here. If I zoom in, you can see the other Franklin right there. So I did buy two of them. I'm going to do the clean version of the Franklin, just so you know, Ron. I'm not going to weather it up. That's why I bought two. I'll probably, when I get around to building the other one, I'll have it all weathered up like from out of the movie. But here's my menagerie of models. I got probably close to 200 kits. It'll take me 2 lifetimes to build everything I got, and I still keep buying. That's just the way it is. I've got models over there, and this is my little Wonderfest down here in my model shop. My model shop room is about it's a 9x9. It's not very big enough for me though. But let me turn the camera around. Everybody get a look at my mug shot again. So Ron, I'll post this video either today or tomorrow, so I'll let you think about it and comment on this video. Let me know where you stand with this group build. I just don't participate in them. I wish I could. If we get this started, I don't know, you're gonna have to have like a I don't know. I mean, I'll leave that comment to you. I just couldn't build that Franklin in a month or a couple of months. It's going to take me time with the light kit and everything else that goes with it. Like my Sea View and all my other kits, I just take my time. It's just the way it is. So I'll call this a wrap. Check out Ron Monsters and Ghouls YouTube channel. Sub to it, and I'll talk with everybody later.